because he goes to my, well, what was my uni, and I was on the course with him for a year before I handed home a master's because it's too expensive and shit. And how he was at the 24-hour. I got chatting with him before my stint, and he was going out half an hour into my stint. He said, "I'll wave to you as I go past." I was like, cheeky bugger. Lo and behold, he actually fucking did. I got stuck behind some kaya carts, and he came out the hairpin just absolutely on it and just sailed straight by. I was like, nice. Thanks, Dan.
I'll make that quality time.
Alright. I'm going to start my stream and disappear.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm streaming as well.
Teams 1, pal.
Dolphin guys, you want to jump down to one, down to another one as well?
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck, guys. I'm happy to if you all want to.
Yeah, go on, and then I can get off of voice activate.
that's what it
fucking
is.
push to talk. Yeah.
I knew there was a reason.
Yep. Speak to you guys in a bit.
That's the end of the session. P10. Exit looks clear. Alright Dane, we've got 3 laps to get the job done. We need to get some heat into these brakes. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2. That's a new fastest lap for English, 50.74. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're locking your right rear. P3. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 3.
Fuck.
Fastest lap for Bell, 50.34. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. The guy behind has just done a 50.64. The guy behind has just done a 50.47.
Mike's not in here, is he?
Nah. Well done, Andy.
Yeah, good. Good lad.
The next guy gets a congrats. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Go through it list.
I'm a bit surprised. I was like, I don't know.
I had to back out of my lap because I had a car
That's the
spinning
end of the
in front
session. P12.
Ouch.
Coming through, is it Clark, the one after the chicane? Right-hander. Exit there, there's a car on the curb where I wanted to be.
Yeah, I had a bit of an issue as well, unfortunately.
It wouldn't have got me up the top, but I maybe lost a tenth there. Maybe a little bit more.
Got 3 races to make up for it.
To be fair, the ballast feels quite nice. It just settles it down.
Oh yeah, that's true. I got ballast.
Ooh.
Mine feel like more like a ride car at the moment.
Did you get held up, Kyle?
Yes, I was raging.
Yeah. Unlucky, mate.
Yeah, I'll save that one, but yeah, good stuff, man.
You've got that forever forward, haven't you?
Yes, yes, I'm going for it.
It's going for 2 championships, the Indy and the Forever Forward.
I don't think I'll get Indy.
Well, Parker's not here.
I made a very, 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 very small.
I saw that, Steve.
I don't think it affected my lap time too much.
Are you rolling it again?
Maybe. That wasn't really a roll, it was more a crash.
I heard a big crunch halfway through that.
Just looking at the Audi, Andy, it looks good.
Pit exit's clear.
Oh yes,
We need to get some heat into these brakes.
It's got a driver, it's got a chassis that's got proper texture on it.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I was trying to get pictures for it, and then that's when I found.
Oh, it's got mapped windows now as well. That was the other thing, wasn't it?
It's looking smart now, must admit.
Alright, Dane, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're locking your right rear. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. Sector 1 is clear.
How's the arm, Mikey?
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
A little bit sore, but
Big girl.
it's just it's the fuzzy end.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
It's a fuzzy end.
Yeah, the headache. I had a bit of dizziness with mine as well.
Yeah, I'm not seeing double vision on the screen. I'm finding it hard to focus.
Yeah, I felt like I was on cloud 9 for a day.
Yeah.
I'd say it was less time than the first job. First job I was out for nearly 3 days.
13th place, yellow flag in Sector 1.
Just had the APR.
Yeah. Second
Looks
job
like
I
the leader's
thought
gone
the
off.
side effects went worse, but lasted less time.
Yeah, I definitely feel worse.
Green flag Sector 1. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
I'll soldier on. Just do.
Chris, have you? Is there a preset?
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
On that top end.
5 times thinking type.
Yellow flag Sector 1.
Because I know you can.
We think that
adjust it,
wood
can't you?
has gone off. Green flag Sector 1. Your right sides are cold.
Yeah, it's very harsh that one up there.
Yep. I think especially when the tyres get a bit worn.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Looks like the leader's binned it.
To find that out.
Green flag Sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. We think Bell has spun off. Sector 3 is clear. You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Get injured, going airborne.
You've had a lot of air damage there, mate. The bodywork looks pretty fucked. The car ahead has just done a 51.24. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
So apparently the car doesn't drive very well on the roof.
MGs are known for that. Because lose one is a plate of glass.
It what?
Lose MG is a plate of glass for the roof.
That's the end of the session. P7.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
How many laps do you need for the race?
I heard 24. I've gone a bit above that just to make sure.
Don't forget the formation lap.
No team orders, honest.
He told me off.
Yeah, good luck, Carl.
Hey, good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Luck.
Good luck, everyone.
The track temp is 16 Celsius, 24 laps. Okay, Dane, get ready. Go, nail it. You've had a bit of bodywork damage there. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. We can see Bell has crashed. Sector 1 is clear. You're locking your right rear. Crap start, but we've got time to sort this out. Yellow flag Sector 2.
Right side.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Clear right.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. B13.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
B15. You're locking your right rear. Your rears are cold. Okay, Dane, we've just cut the track.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Car right. Clear right.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
On your right. Clear right.
Track limits. Come on, don't let him get away.
Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate.
The next car is Benton. You're last. Yellow flag, caution. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 2 is clear. You're locking your right rear. B14.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Cold tyres all round. Well done, Dane. Nice move, mate. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. P12.
Car right. Clear right.
Your rear tyres are cold. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. Okay, Dane, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 1.0. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. You're locking your right rear. Your rears are cold. Your left front is hot.
Car left. Clear left.
P11.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Good pass. Eyes front. P10. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Dane.
One warning left.
Yellow flag. Watch out. You're locking your right rear. gap behind's increased to 1.3 seconds. Okay, Dane, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. Your last lap time was at 52.44. We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. You're locking your right rear. Tenth position. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Your left front tyre's really hot. You're locking your right rear. The gap to Smith in front is now 10 seconds. The gap behind is now 5.9 seconds. You're locking your right rear. Alright Dane, your lap times are pretty consistent. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Your left front's hot. We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in. Smith, in front, is pitting. You're locking your right rear. Okay, Dane, the next car is Bell. P9. You're locking your right rear. We're seeing minor wear on your left front. You've just done a 52.73. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. That's good consistency, keep it up. You're locking your right rear. 2 laps left. Simmons is now in the lead. You're locking your right rear. One more lap to go. That was a 53.23. P9. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
Nice one, Andy.
Thank you.
I had damage from Mike on lap 1 when he spun in the middle of the track. So I was just settling for 5th and then I misjudged the chicane and hit the tyres.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, I'd damage from the grid.
Well done, Andy.
Thank you. That was difficult.
I was pushing. Couple more laps.
Yeah, I just last 2 laps I fell apart, tyres given up, and I was panicking.
I could have done with an extra one. Your car's a bullet down the straight.
I've got no weight basically, so
Yeah. Bit jealous. You'll have to loads of it now.
thanks, man.
Yeah. You didn't really put a foot wrong. That's good. Good going.
Yeah, just looking at the replay, I got damaged precisely 3.73 seconds into lap 1.
That's nice.
Dark blue front suspension, dark blue front splitter.
Was that you head-on me when I was kind of backwards?
No, that was me.
Oh, whoops.
I rearranged my left front quite nicely.
Yeah, did the same to mine.
And then I rearranged it even further at the chicane.
I was wondering if you clipped a tyre.
I didn't clip it, I smashed it. I was lucky to still have a wheel.
Oh wow, okay.
I can definitely feel the fever and everything taking its toll today. Mine ain't as sharp as it should be.
Knockhill's just the track you want as well, isn't it?
Yeah, to run a fever and everything. Yeah, perfect. It's not like it's demanding or anything.
Kyle started a different race. I don't know what race he was in, but
Oh, is that why you had the drive-through?
I'm keeping quiet on that one.
Well, you were the only person that finished the first lap behind me, so you suck.
I jump started it by a different postcode and then sped in pit lane. So I went through the pits twice and then stopped there.
Do you reckon you jumped it by far enough that it would average my start out, where I was about 12 years slow on the on the go?
Probably. I was in England when I started that.
Oh yeah, I'm really sorry for anyone who got tangled up in that. That was not my finest experience at the start, or even not even start. Just
That's the end of the session. P14.
Had to blow a pole position in 3 easy moves.
To be fair, you did call it.
Yeah, I did. I can predict my own bad luck at the moment. It's great.
Ah, tyres. I need to. So, do these tyres count towards the tyre usage thing?
Yes, medium tyre is the one that counts.
Right. I don't know how this works, but so do I need to use it in 3 separate races over the course of the season?
Yes, so let's have a look at your tyre usage.
you're a bit knackered if you had to use it in race 1.
So you've already used the option tyre in race 2, so you have to use medium in race 3.
Okay, so it's combined with the option.
So the medium is the option.
Right.
Just to confuse things.
Got you. No, that
soft is
makes
the option.
sense.
So I can pick whichever one of race 2 or 3 I want, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I can only pick 3.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
That is to run the medium.
No prizes for guessing what race I run them in then.
Race 4. Let's bring it.
I mean, there's a few of us who it's already picked for us anyway.
Of course, because there was Alton Park as well.
So Dan has to run us in race 2.
That means I can actually try and be smart with when I play. Because, God forbid, I be smart at anything else.
Thing is though, Mike, for Croft you're then stuck on one race for your option tyre, whereas those of us who've done all 4 of the option tyre races, we've
All
got
clear
free
on pit exit. You can push now. Disengage limiter. Your brake temperatures are low.
When
We
is
need to get
Croft
some heat into
even
them.
going to be there?
I don't know what the calendar is these days. Thruxton next, and Croft is on the 10th of September.
Bollocks.
The day before my wedding. Ooh.
Oh, congrats.
Cheers. So I'll probably not race that day. I think I might be slaughtered if I try that. There won't be a wedding the day after, that's for sure.
How to start off a marriage successfully. Simmer.
At least it's not your wedding day. You have to disappear for 3 hours from the vlog.
That's 5 minutes to go.
That'd
5
be
minutes.
fun.
I know a guy who bought his whole sim rig with him on the honeymoon.
Jesus Christ.
He got married.
Yeah.
And divorced when he came home.
That's the thing. Like, he got married first, so the honeymoon was a nice time that they were spending away, where he spent 3 hours a day practicing.
The leader has just done a 52.55.
And you wanna know what makes it all worse? He got binned in the first corner.
You're at 10 faster pace in sector 1.
Oh, I gotta run mediums in race 3. That's gonna be horrible.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Are the options for Croft the hards or the softs? Anyone know?
Sector 3 time's
I believe
okay.
the option is the bottom column on the sheet, if you have a sheet.
I think it's softs. I think it's softs.
What, for Croft?
Yeah. Kind of.
Sector 1 time is good.
And the hard one, not very good.
At Croft, the option is...
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
Okay. Is the hard
That's actually wrong. The option is the soft.
Oh, okay.
You're locking your right rear.
Yeah, the hards are better now as well.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
I wasn't.
Your right sides are cold.
Yeah, I didn't do threats though. But
We get to do it one more time, so...
I get to miss it again though, because
okay.
I'm racing again.
Your quickest overall. Sector 3 time is fast.
I swear, one day I will actually do a full season of BVTCC rather than just doing like the
Is that
odd
when-
couple of rounds.
When we do a winter series.
Yeah, basically. Either that or I run out of money.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Which, I'm guessing the me running out of money is far more likely.
Well, you never know what's in my head, do
We're
you?
seeing lots of right rear locking.
What, are you gonna put some big money sponsorship on me to keep me out of BVTCC?
Sector 2
No,
time is
might,
good.
might do a winter series.
Winter BVTCC.
I don't know.
With live weather, please. Including snow.
Make it snow.
If only half I did snow.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Might just keep touring cars as Prime Series. I just do
New
World
fastest lap
Series
for
and
Cooper,
fictional series and things
50.86. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
There's actually a lot of good fictional tracks out there.
We done a fictional track series in the TCR cars at Realish. It was actually really quite good.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
For the 4 people that joined.
No, that wasn't the one that you...
Oh.
Your rears are cold.
That was in
Your left front
BMW.
tyre is running hot.
Okay.
This is before the Hurlock showed up.
Yellow flag Sector
This is
2.
back when
Before I was born.
Well, before you existed. Back when I was unchallenged and winning everything.
Back a minute.
No, we had some really good ones. I think we done Toban. That was fun. Going back to Toban after years. The old RF1 track.
Fastest lap for Cooper, 50.58. The guy ahead's lap time is 51.09. That's the end of the session, P4.
The mediums aren't too bad. Depending
Sets
on
of
whether or not I have
49.
weight.
I'm going to jump down again, Dan, Joe, and Mike.
Mike's not gone. Oh no.
Chris. Chris, do I need to be at back if I DQ'd in race 1?
No.
No, okay.
Oh shit. Come on, Alpha, can we?
Give it strength.
Don't know if that's set up right, but we'll go for it.
Can I go to the pits? Can I start via the pits? Because I don't have enough fuel. I don't know how the game works.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Well, you should be able to.
Doesn't look like it. Fuck.
I think that's maybe broke it.
Yep. Right, let's restart.
Sorry.
The track temp is 16 Celsius, P9.
Too late.
Here we go, get ready. Green, green, green.
What's this for guest start as well?
10th to first then? Wow.
It's sod's law, isn't it? As soon as I drop out and restart, it works.
It's fair, you have to make a decision.
It was maybe you that was in the wrong place.
I wasn't.
Yeah, could be one of these, or just be one of those artifact
Artifacts things, yeah. Just wasn't patient enough.
Well, I got fuel on board, so I'm not complaining.
E9, the air temp is 12 Celsius. Okay, Dane, here we go. Go, go, go.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it. Start's okay. We're still in this.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
P11.
Left side. Clear left.
You're locking your right rear. The leader has just done a 50.89. 10th position. Your rear tyres are cold. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. You're locking your right rear. a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Dane, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Your right tyres are cold.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
New fastest lap for Cooper, 50.64. We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Dane, don't let this guy distract you. You're locking your right rear. P10. Your rear tyres are cold. Cooper is leading the race. You're locking your right rear. The gap behind is now 0.8. That last lap was a 51.60. Just cut the track. We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Your left front tyre is running hot. You're locking your right rear. gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.3. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Your rears are cold. You've just done a 51.93. The gap to Smith behind is now 2.0 seconds. You're locking your right rear. You're locking your right rear. Halfway home, fuel looks good. You've just done a 52.31. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to Smith behind is now 2.3. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. You're locking your right rear. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Smith is getting closer. The gap's now 1.5. You're locking your right rear. That lap was at 52.24. Stay between the lines, please, Dane. Your left front has a bit of wear. You're locking your right rear. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Your right front tyre's getting hot. Your left front's cooking. You're locking your right rear. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds. Your lap time was at 51.85. Yellow flag in sector 1. We think Wood has binned it. Green flag sector 1. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. P9. Benton is pitting from position 4. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. Your rear tyres are cold. Your left front is hot. You're locking your right rear. Okay, Dane, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Benton is now on softs. 2 laps remaining.
Left side, clear left.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position. The gap in front has increased to 6.0 seconds. You're locking your right rear. Don't let this guy intimidate you. 1 more to go. P8.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
P9, that's it. We're done.
Amazing what a factory default can do.
Or can't do.
Right.
That was hot work.
My monitor went to sleep in turn 1
Ouch.
on about lap 20.
You're not doing anything.
I have no idea what. Well, actually, it came up with it lost signal and then came back in.
It's been a long time since I've fought that hard for a 3rd place. Can't hear you, Kyle, if you're talking.
I'll start again then. Well done, Mike, on win, and yeah, I ran wide at top and got a drive through.
Lucky Mick.
I was 1 off a drive through as well. I was being so careful not to do it, not to get it. But every time I got past somebody, I'd cooked my tyres, so I was immediately slow again. Then a couple of laps to cool down, and then came back again, and then yeah, the whole cycle started again.
After I got past you the first time, obviously I used you as a reference, and then you went there obviously next lap, and I just binned it.
I'm too bad I couldn't hold hold you behind me, Kyle.
Yeah, good little scrap that.
That was I did all the defending I could. Almost enough, but not quite.
I knew you were going to go tight in hairpin, so just opened it up.
Yeah, that's all I can do, really. But yeah, I was a bit too slow on the gas as well. So oh well.
Yeah, we're good though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, in the last few laps, that Subaru is like a rocket ship on those tyres.
It is, yeah. I've witnessed that a few too many times this season.
Once you got past me that second time, Kyle, just before you pitted for your penalty, you were gone. I had no answer.
Yeah, it just... I don't know what it was. Behind you was killing my fronts, and then obviously in clear air, it came back alive again.
Yeah, I think it's just the last 4 laps here at that tipping point between front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive grip.
Yeah. That's when it tends to happen.
Race 3 forever forward then, Kyle.
I'm having a rotter.
Roy, sorry for that little dive bomb. That's why I just gave you the position back.
I like the battle in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I probably could have kept the position, but I didn't feel it was fair.
You ready for a random number, Chris? Between 6 and 12.
Go on then.
2.
A random number between 6 and 12.
It's 11.
That's the end of the session.
That's
B13.
There's going to be a conspiracy there.
Is that you, Steve?
It is.
Oh, rigged. Rigged.
It could have been me, one place further up.
Yeah, you could see it. Steve knew he was gonna not get reversed, so he stuffed it in the fence.
No, what happened is my screen went into sleep. So I thought the best thing I could do there, rather than just sort of braking, is keep going right because I know there's somewhere to stop.
Ah. So your screen's in cahoots with the random number draw.
Yes, I've had this planned. What I was going to do is fail to qualify in spectacular fashion, finish 5th in the first race, and then bin it in the second race so that I got pole in race 3. That's exactly what I
I
planned.
must give it to you. It's a genius scheme.
It's one hell of a night, Steve.
It's what Gavin Trout's been doing all year.
I mean, I missed the entire last round to plan this.
Go full bin auto.
I mean, the only thing that's going to be disappointing is that I've got to be on the medium tyre, which, from what I've just witnessed, isn't very good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, the cars around me didn't look too bad on it.
Well, I was behind Mike and Andy, who were both on mediums, and it just looked a handful.
Yeah, I did.
Particularly Andy, it's got to be said.
I had full weight, so I was struggling a lot with just weight more than anything.
I picked up some damage from the early couple of laps, and then lost all my tires when I had to save it from going down the into the barrier at the chicane.
Funnily enough, Mike, I caused some damage on the first few laps as well.
Yeah, you drove into me, you penis.
There was that lap 1. Was it lap 1 or
the
lap 2 of the chicane? No, chicane.
Oh, that wasn't me then. That was
I headbutted somebody at the chicane because it just checked up.
I think that might be.
It exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
I saw one. I thought it was me.
Your brakes are
'cause I
cold,
got
be
some
careful.
serious vertigo, like over the chicane at one point. I think, I don't know.
It was the corner after the chicane, and then I braked at my normal place, and I was like, oh, he already braked like 5 minutes.
I was the latest possible. That was it. Yeah, Mike. Sorry. I was letting you go.
All right, Dave.
I watched the
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I was trying to give not run you off, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna stay tight to the curb, and then the next thing I knew, I'm like full oppo, full throttle, desperately trying not to stick it in the fence at the top of the hill. I don't know how I managed to miss everything on that one.
That's a new fastest lap for Benton. 51.19.
Suddenly, next thing I know, you're spinning. So hands up for that. But I wasn't trying to defend.
I had a Civic that I think he misjudged where I was. Just got in front of me. Took himself out, unfortunately.
I don't think anyone in here is in a Civic anymore, right? The two that are were not.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah, but he's not in the voice chat.
Oh no, sorry, yeah.
Everyone in here's in a
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Or an Audi.
Or Tyrone, yeah.
Thank you.
I see. I haven't
seeing lots of
just 'cause
right rear
I haven't
locking.
seen Tyrone on track. I'm just like, well, what's Tyrone did? In my mind, he's still in a Vauxhall. From
Sector 2 is 0.8. Yellow flag, Sector 1.
It was like, oh, Audi. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Audi.
We think that Benton has binned it. Green flag, Sector 1.
Audi.
There's not a single person in the Merc, is there?
Not anymore.
P3, you need to find a tent in Sector 3.
In the Mercedes. I'm free.
Not looking forward to these mediums. Full weight.
Have you got full weight? Yeah, you got
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the
enjoy.
pace.
Thanks.
The first few laps is just horrendous.
Your rears are cold. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
So I really need to go and win this.
What
Keep the championship interesting.
What it sounds like is he's starting well away from me, and I'm going to chronically fuck up that one again somehow. It's going to be great. Yeah,
Good lap. That's your best in the session. Sector 3 time is fast.
A little retro design.
Yeah.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. You're locking your right rear. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I want to mention
Right side tyres are
by the way.
cold. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Fastest lap for is a car leaving the pits. The leader's just done a 50.66. P3, you're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Your front tyres are looking a little hot.
You will have.
Do I now?
Yeah.
Can I just like,
Sector
start
1 is
a
yellow.
tab and wait, and then just make
Sector
it
2 is 0.5 off the pace. Looks like P6 has binned it.
just like eventually be running around with like over a ton of weight extra on the car. And
You're locking your right rear. The guy in front has just done a 51.21. P4. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
John high season anyway.
Oh. Okay, these cars actually stand up
Sector
to
1
taking a
is
hit.
0.38 off the pace. Mind these track limits, please, Dane.
That's probably too big a hit, though.
Green flag, Sector
No,
2.
it still lived. It's just at that point I'm like, well.
Looks like P6 has gone off. Green flag, Sector 3.
If I've got horrifically shit in the right.
Yeah, I'm going backwards. These mediums are terrible.
Yeah, me too.
Turbo.
Box in, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Genuinely, I think they'd be fine if they text
That's the
them
end of the
as a
session.
different colour,
P5.
just like bright purple. That'd fix all their problems.
They've got me contemplating life.
I'm gonna jump down again.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
I've rolled.
Good luck, everyone.
Duck.
The air temp is 12 Celsius, 24 laps. Okay, let's try to avoid the turn 1 clusterfuck. Green, green, green!
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. B6. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. We think Benton has gone off. Sector 1 is clear. You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag. The leader has just done a green flag Sector 3. Okay, Dane, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P5, your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Car ahead is Smith. You're locking your right rear. New fastest lap for Bell, 50.68. You're locking your right rear. Keep your concentration, make the bastard work for it.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Come on, Dane. Keep pushing. We might get him back. The guy in front is...
On your right. Clear right.
Sixth place. Yellow flag sector 3. Horton is now retired.
Right side. Clear right.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Your right sides are cold. Bell is now leading. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Dane. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
You're locking your right rear. P6. Okay, Dane, that's good consistency. Keep it up. gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Your rear tyres are cold. Your left front's hot. You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag in sector 1.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Still there.
Green flag sector 1.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. We've been warned about track limits. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
You've got a little bit of bodywork damage there.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Come on, keep pushing. The gap to English behind is now 0.9. You're locking your right rear. Seventh position. Your rears are cold, your left front's hot. You're locking your right rear. The gap to Cooper ahead is now 1.1. Your lap time was 52.00. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Alright, Dane, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
That will be the last.
You're locking your right rear.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh no, Dane. Come on mate, defend your position. The next car is Benton. Eighth place. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. The gap to English behind is now 0.8. Looks like a bit of a wear on your left front. Defend your position, don't let him through. You're locking your right rear. That lap time was 52.00. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. You're locking your right rear. P8. Okay, Dane, the next car is Cooper. You're locking your right rear. That was a 52.17. You're a 10th off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. The gap to Cooper ahead is now 2.4. You're locking your right rear. Okay, Dane, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Left side, clear left.
Don't let this guy distract you. 2 to go. P7.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
You're locking your right rear.
Fuck.
Don't panic. Last lap. P8. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. P8, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Sorry, Chris.
That's alright.
Gotta be too deep in that foul corner, so I sort of tried ease on let it go, but I sort of lost 12th race.
Don't think I've ever had to work so hard for a P8. Jesus Christ. Nice long battle with Cooper.
That's my battle for top 10 gone again.
Box in 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Well done, Mr. Herlock. Good race, Mike.
Hello. Yeah, it was fun. Didn't end up off the track on this one. What happened to Steve? because
Oh my god.
he was there and then he wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, I noticed I was battling for P4 all of a sudden. I haven't got through. Also, really sorry about that, Mike. I didn't mean to take you out. I just turned in too soon for that corner.
That's right, you did scare me a little bit. I let you off.
I was. Yeah, I've never been fighting that high before for more than half a lap, so I was like, I'm trying just do everything I can. Hence the side-by-side through chicane, which I also did with Simmons as well. Probably a bit dumb, but hey, it kept me close-ish.
I tried to. I tried to catch you up, but I had to defend off of Cooper. That
Oh no, I bet you
killed
had
me.
fun in race 2. Yeah, yeah, once again, not quite realizing how much track space was left. Because I used the pit lane, which I've noticed not a lot of people actually do either.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was just going straight. Like, I hope he sees where I am, but yeah,
The
nope.
thing is, I looked at the replay and it's literally like half the bumper width.
Yeah.
I was so hoping to get a podium after starting second, but I don't know when my next chance will come now, because the rest of these tracks I'm okay at, but I don't know.
That was good
I screwed
fun.
it up from quali when I blocked Kyle, and that was be all and end all. Just wave people on by for race 1 just to try and make up for it, I guess. I don't know.
There is definitely a fine balance of fighting, because like when I passed you, I think in race 1, you know, it looked very much like you were letting me go, but then on the flip side, there's got to be a balance between just letting people go and.
Well, no, I literally just got out the throttle and just tapped the brakes a bit just to let it pass. I was like, I was not in the right mood to race properly in that race.
I must admit that was also not my finest moment, because I've just gone from first to last because I've spun it like a right potato.
I mean, could be worse.
You certainly raced me, Alan.
Huh?
You certainly raced me.
Well, when I realised I was second, I was looking at the chat. I was like, I am never going to get a chance to get a podium again this season, probably.
If I had been smart, I would have let Cooper pass, and he could have fought you. But I was like, nah, I need to practice for defending, and he made me work for it.
I really needed to get past Steve on lap 1. If I'd have got past Steve on lap 1 on the launch, I could have got a podium. But I needed Steve.
I don't know for that, Alan. The pace was fast.
Huh?
The pace of the top 3 was pretty quick.
Yeah, like even when I, was deliberately not driving as quick as I could have to try and hold the team 1-2, we were still gapping the rest of these.
I'm surprised at how much better the medium was than. Like
how much better the medium was.
Yeah,
the medium wasn't that bad. Just that mine
medium
dropped
is
off
the best tire. I'm sorry.
Evidently, I'm doing something very wrong.
Other than Tyrone, I was best on tyres in race 3 somehow.
I'm gonna guess
you were
I
on the
wasn't.
mediums, weren't you, as well, Mike?
Yeah. I got. I must say, Kenneth, you defended well, mate. I'll give you that.
I really did my best. There was one point where I think our bumpers touch a bit, so that right-hander gone before the back straight. But yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get you going up the hill, but my 75 kilos wasn't allowing that.
I'm anticipating some serious ballast for next race, and 2, a lot of penalties being thrown my way because I was going very hard.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few I'll be tasting.
Of all the tracks, I was not expecting Knockhill to be one of my good ones.
Knockhill's one where it always throws up a little bit of a curveball because it's so easy to fuck everything up, and it's just a risk-reward track. So like you go, a centimeter over, and then you're in a world of shit. So there's a fine balance of a lot of people not pushing full tilt and people fucking things up. And if you hit the balance right, with then you can be doing far better there than in other places.
Yeah, it's like
anyone else-
Knockhill. It's quite a decent track for me, particularly that chicane. I always seem to nail it to where the balance is right with the car. Where it's not, that it's
I
like
still can't believe I went
Drift
side
City.
by side with 2 people through that bloody chicane.
Damn.
Still can't believe I went side by side with Andy, and he kept it, and I think you just backed out of it at the last second, but there was someone else I went side by side with through that chicane in one of the earlier races.
Dan, have you seen the
I've
tape?
already reported myself.
For what?
Punting Andy Horton.
It's a point
Hang
between
on a
me and you,
minute.
Dan.
I completely broke line and somehow dive bombed the
That's the end of the session, P2.
I was never going to make. I don't even know why I did it. So I felt really guilty, so I've reported it.
Can I ask a question? Without trying to sound rude, but are the brakes on the MG a bit crap? Or are the MG drivers just being a bit easier on the brakes than other people?
Breaking me at every corner. I think your thing is wrong. I think you just have that Mercedes. You have that Mercedes dialed in, pal.
Yes.
You have that Vauxhall dialed in, pal.
Well, no,
I
because
think
the
that's thing.
Fords were just as late as we were, so I'm just wondering, that's all.
Yeah, no,
Because
MG was fine last season.
it seemed like all the MGs were breaking hella early for the hairpin, especially.
It's all set up and confidence.
Okay.
You saw me, so I'm guessing you'd think I was braking bloody early. As
I
well.
only went round the hairpin behind you twice, and once you let me through, so it was hard to have a judge. But yeah, the other one was I was overtaking you, so again, not too easy to judge. But I think you were on the slightly early side, but
I
that's
was
just
definitely
from
full
what I
tilt
was
on the
doing.
brakes, but full tilt on the brakes doesn't actually lock them.
Hmm.
Which is kind of disconcerting because it's like I want to use more brakes, but I don't have any.
You could just do up the brake pressure.
I have.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm at max brake pressure.
What's your brake?
Oh, that could be something. Because I'm
51 to 50 usually at the start of the race, and then I move it backwards by about 2%.
For what it's worth, I'm not on max brake pressure.
I was
No,
running
it's the
brakes.
bias. You
I was
need
running
to-
bias quite far forward tonight compared to normal.
Really?
Well, yeah, I
I
think
kept locking the fronts up, so I always move the bias back to the point where the fronts are just locking, and then when they start locking in the race, I start pulling the bias back to save the tyres, so I have tyres to fight with.
See, I just say fuck you tires and then just get on with it.
That's how I ended up being so quick at the back end of the Altman races. I'd saved the tyres a lot better than everyone else, admittedly at the cost of some decent pace, but it would mean that at the end of the race I could just start getting those overtakes.
The
Most of
calendar
the other
be?
people were struggling to get the turn in. Who was it who had a really good view of my lap 2, race 2, 360 pirouette? It wasn't Sim, I think it was Horton.
I did because you came in front of me.
Oh yeah, no. But there was one car that was like 2 cars behind us, and he had a perfect view of everything that happened after that. I was very much in the mindset of, I think it was Brands last year in the final race, where I think it was the same sort of thing, where it's just a little tag on the rear end, and somehow I kept it out of the barriers then and now.
I can tick.
Right, I'm headed up now. Good race.
Hopefully I didn't get 2 in the
Bye,
way.
Dan.
Stay down.
See you.
I'll be honest, I'm slightly surprised I didn't get a bollocking for going side by side through the chicane. There we go.
Yeah, okay, I was muted. Scared the hell out of me.
Are you still there, Joe?
I'm here.
Sorry for taking out race 3 there. I thought you'd cut across. I thought you'd bailed and cut across, and then possibly too late.
No,
Right down.
right, I see. That makes sense. That does make sense.
You know what the best
I
part
was
is?
trying to keep it. I should have really, but I was trying to keep it legal.
If I hadn't hit you on lap 2, I wouldn't have started P2 in that race, and I wouldn't have finished ahead of you. secret strats for reverse grid.
Chris, did you have a lot of weight?
I had no rhythm, medium tires, third place weight.
Okay. Yeah, because
damage
I
as
was
well.
I was really surprised that I actually pulled away from you at the end.
I just had a crap night tonight.
Oh,
Just-
apparently.
I had good pace in practice, and qualifying was alright, but just the race pace was just not there at all.
You know
still-
what it is? I've done like a really decent setup. But I think how come so slow? That I realised that one of the books was broke the pedal, so like it wasn't at full throttle. So instead of going
Oh.
full throttle, the balance was worse.
Yeah, I'm very glad that Mike gave me that advice about the WD because I have a fully linear pedal that doesn't jit anymore.
Yeah,
I could
it's
pull off half the shit I could do.
it's so like when you know how to do it, it's so easy to keep the pots and stuff maintained. So it's just like
usually I just tidy, like tide them out, get the dust off them. But there's
Yeah,
like a
but-
bit like the insides you can't get to.
yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just need you need something to be able to bend that the little clippy bit of metal. So like if you like I use a dart, like what you throw into a dartboard.
Yeah.
Put the point under the
works,
the little metal clamp. Yeah, well, put the bit under the metal clamp under the 4 metal corners, bend them up, and then the whole thing comes apart. And then just like tap it back down with a hammer. And then I'm done with it.
I
My
always
blessings
feel
there.
really dodgy about pulling electronics apart because I've never been good at
Yeah.
putting the electronics back together.
No, it's one where, because I used the guide up until I kind of learned the guide. I'll send it to you if you want. I just got to find who I sent it to.
For the sake of what these pedals cost, because this was a second-hand set of pedals when I bought them.
Yeah, but it's still saving money, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Also, if it's second hand, it doesn't really matter if you break it, because it's cheap already.
Well, if I break them, I don't have a replacement. That's my problem.
Like I kept obviously I got G921s now because I bought a G921 with G27 packed up, but they're functionally identical.
they are
it's
the
just
same pedals,
they've
yeah.
got a rubber insert in. That's all. That acts as like a zero load cell.
The first thing I did when I got these pedals was take the rubber out of them.
Ah, rubber's a godsend
my
in
God.
these.
The rubber is horrid. I hate it.
I found it such a mindfuck at first, and in some things it's amazing, but like driving a set of Corsair Competizione with the rubber insert is horrible. But our factory's not bad.
I absolutely hate it because I just put a stronger spring in it.
Yeah.
So it gets progressively
Um,
stronger as you push. And it
for
just
what-
feels so much better than hitting the
For
rubber.
what it's worth, if you don't want to actually take the pot apart, you can just the hole in the pot, just spray WD in it, and then pump the pedal a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I could get like the, how you've got the gaps in the casing.
Yeah.
I could get I've got the the long needle.
Yeah.
WD. I could
Can you
get
actually
that
get it
right.
into the hole in the pot from there?
I could definitely get it onto the pot and spray it.
Oh yeah, you want to get it in the pot, so I'm assuming enough has gotten in to have made a difference.
Yeah,
but that's
I was,
basically how you
a
clean
good
them.
second on the WD.
Yeah. Yeah, no, take the plastic, like the foot
casing
plates
apart,
off.
yeah.
Take the casing off. You don't even have to take each pedal out. Like you don't even have to take off the bottom piece of casing. Just put the needle in the hole in the pot, spray and pump the pedal, and it'll clean all the crap out.
Yeah,
and then